My name is Taylor Amari Little. I also go by Tay. I use she and they pronouns. Now let me show you a little bit about what my community demands.
My name is Shema Abdullah, and our movement looks like the reality we demand and envision. Therefore, since our visions of an ideal utopia differs from one another, so should our practices and role in the movement. The amount of intellectual, emotional, mental labor we contribute to the movement depends on our health, well-being, and ability, but that labor doesn't define our value. Because just like our movement seeks to eliminate all forms of hierarchy, there is no hierarchy in the movement.
Hi, my name is Jasmine Reynoso, and our liberation looks like no longer justifying our humanity. Our liberation looks like the recognition that Indigenous, Black, Brown, POC, Fat, Disabled, Trans, Femme, Gender Nonconforming, Queer, and/or intersectional marginalized bodies are not an invitation for violence and fetishization. Our liberation looks like the respect of our boundaries, limits, and space. Our liberation looks like no more over-reliance, exploitation, tokenism of marginalized folks to dismantle the oppressive structures that hurt us, but actual action for the most privileged, especially emphasis on white folks, to destroy it. Our liberation looks like the creation of a society, a community that is actually built on equity, the society that trans, Black, femme, poor, indigenous, fat, disabled, gender nonconforming, brown, POC, and/or intersectional marginalized folks want, expect, and deserve.
Our safety looks like the most marginalized being able to live without fear. It's where they thrive, not just struggle to survive.
Our sexual health looks like agency over our bodies and pride in our intersectional expressions of sexuality.